Day 417. Day ratings a 7. Just got out of the shower. Had a long day. It's 12:33 right now. And I started out with normally I go run with my buddy. And I believe I'd mentioned last time that they had injured their foot and they were a little bit unsure. And so we were talking about mentally taking a day off, physically taking a day off. Well, excuse me. Good thing we did because it turned out their foot was hurting. I don't know, twice as bad, but they said it was hurting worse today, excuse me, than it was yesterday. So when I heard from them, they said, yeah, it hurts. I'm not sure what's going on. So I said, well, let me know. Rest up when you can. Maybe ice it, elevate it. I mean, I don't know if you can stay off it today, knowing you got to go to work. But hopefully you get better soon. I'm sure that it can't be great to deal with. And then I was thinking, since I don't need to get up, I'll just kind of leave the alarm open. And since I went to bed early, right, I think it was 10:30 last night when I got the video going, which is abnormal, and right now it's normal at 12:30. So I was thinking, if the alarm goes off and I feel good, I'm gonna get up and go for a little run. And the alarm didn't go off, so I was like, maybe I turned it off. Okay, well, I should have two alarms, one at 5 and then one at 6:30. So I said I'll just go for the 6:30 one. I'm waiting. I get up around 5:15. Naturally, I don't know if the pup was getting up or I just happened to roll over the wrong way. But I was up and I looked at my watch and I said, okay, 5:15. Still got a little time before the alarm. And I waited and I waited and I rolled over and slept. And then the light was starting to creep in and I was like, okay, it definitely feels a little bit later. Like on my watch at 6:45. And I was like, what's going on? I'm trying to think what was the last thing that happened. And then I'm looking for my phone and I find it and I said, oh yeah, I was trying to do something. And I think between loading the video and the other program, I think this game I was trying to play, it had just kind of wore out the battery. And I was at 85% battery life. Momo, you're okay. You're okay. So good thing I had gone to sleep early and was able to get up naturally. I think good thing for the pup too. She gets a little antsy now when the light starts creeping through the window. She's ready to go outside and go for a walk or get up and play a little bit. Say hi. Hey, baby. You can come sit down. You can get up here. Go lay down. So anyways, it was a little bit of a late start to the day. Still got the pup a good walk. Got ready. I was looking for a shirt that I had for work and I couldn't find it. So I was like, dang it, just wear something else. So I grabbed another shirt, which was fine. And then got to work and we were talking. And then my buddy says, did you hear the news? I'm like, oh, geez, don't tell me. He says, Booker's got, I guess, a hamstring strain. So he's out for 10 days. Is that what they said? 10 days. So we were a little bit like, oh my gosh, the playoffs right now, like, not a great time. It's not like an athlete chooses the time to get injured. So he's super anxious and nervous. And I'm still optimistic the Suns are going to play well. But definitely, it's hard hearing when you're big all-star kind of guy. The guy gets a lot of points and very active on the court as far as getting the crowd going. Just very talented, dedicated athlete gets injured. So, of course, I think all the fans are kind of a little upset and worried. But I think we're also optimistic. We know we got 14, 15 other guys that are playing tough and playing good right now as a team. So we're hoping for good things tomorrow. But that was definitely the talk for the day, and they were talking about some other games, and even when I went to the group run, which was a great run, by the way, around Gordon, we had about a 15-minute talk while running, just about the NBA playoffs and the games and who's playing well and who's not. We didn't really talk about who's not playing well. We just talked about more of the positive stuff, which is cool. But yeah, the group run today, we had the massage company there. We had On, and this is pretty cool, right? Jeez, you don't want all that. Sorry. Trying to do laundry too. Check this bad boy out. Got a little backpack. And got something inside. Got a hat. You can't really see it, but it says Run on Clouds. There you go. Run on Clouds. It was between this hat and a training hat. And I was like, I don't wear too many training hats. And I've been looking for kind of this type of hat because my other dog chewed up the other one that I had. So not Komomo, but my brother's dog. So I haven't tried to replace it, and so I felt like this one was there. So there it is. So that was cool. My friend Ia was there, and they're the one that are trying to get ready for the marathon. Hey. Hey. No. That's not yours. That is not yours. So, I'm trying to introduce them to the group. Hopefully they come back for more runs. And then there's Gordon was there, Pawan was there, Gary, Lewis. Hi. Oh my gosh. Alicia and her boyfriend were there. Steven and Richard were there. I think there was another guy. Travis was there. My buddy Jack was there. Jack ended up winning, was it half off or $50 off a pair of shoes. And my buddy Charlie was there. And Charlie and I were talking, and I had just won that hat and bag. I was like, oh man, cool. And it was like the first one called, so I was really caught off guard. I was like, wait a minute, that's my number. 597, yeah. And I did the whole thing from, oh my god, it was Star-Lord's thing. He goes, bingo. I think it was in the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 when he's talking about getting paid for saving the galaxy again. And he's talking to Rocket Raccoon. And so, anyways, the pups is really trying to play over here. Okay, what are you doing? Ow, I haven't hurt. And so, did that, got the hat, and then I was talking to my buddy Charlie right there. I was like, how did your run go? Did you try on the shoes? Because there was the On shoe and the Garmin watch. So, I'm going two ways. Hold on. So, talking to Charlie. And then they called my other number. I was like, wait a minute. That's my number again. I was like, here, go get something. And he got this Tiki Monster mug, which is, I guess kind of cool. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what the sponsorship was or who brought that, but it was a brand new mug, so it was kind of cool that he wanted to. I was like, yeah, I can't win twice. Someone else has to win, so go up there and get it. So we were talking about that for a sec, and then going back to the Garmin watch. We got to try new Garmin watches on, and I have the Vivo Active 3, and I can't remember the Forerunner, is that what it was we tried on? He had 2 or 3 different series there, which I thought was really cool. He had probably 20 watches, and so some women's, some men's, and I tried on one of them. And it's funny because I wore them on both hands, like one on the left, one on the right. And yeah, just the one on the right felt a little nicer. It was, I don't want to say more responsive, but there was just more features to it. And so when they got back, like, how'd you like it? I'm like, I don't like it. Like, wait, what? It's like I don't like it because I like it more than the watch I have right now. So I'm gonna want one really soon. I said, well, how long have you had this one? Like, about 3 years now. So, I'm definitely might be looking for a watch come Christmas time. But right now, worried about the move, take care of that, and got some other stuff to worry about. But it's a fun little watch. And I was asking the guy because mine has this feature where if you run and you stop after about, I don't know, it's 30 seconds or a minute, I think was what it timed out to. That display changes and it goes into the heart rate mode and it says your heart rate has dropped below such and such beats per minute, which I'm not sure if it's below your resting heart rate or what, but it's just kind of telling you, like a reminder, hey, that you stopped and your watch is still ready to go. And I said, yeah, it's kind of troublesome because when I get to a light or I have to do a long pause, I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking more about my recovery, getting ready to run again. And when I hit the watch, it just skips out of that display and it doesn't start. It just shows the chronograph, the laps, the mileage, but it's not moving. Like, well, take a minute, try to set it up a run, and then pause it, and we'll look at it. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, man, that's weird. And he even tried it. And he's like, yeah, it should just start up again. Maybe it's just because it's an older model. I don't know. But the newer one that I tried totally bypasses that. And it's a start and stop feature. Like another display might pop up, but it doesn't negate the fact that you're hitting stop and go. Whereas this one, there's a stop. And after a long pause, you have to go. If that makes sense. Without seeing it. And so that was an interesting conversation. And yeah, then we had a little pizza, a little watermelon. And I had to clean up the apartment a little bit. Had a client like last minute say, hey, I need to book a session. So I said, okay, la da da da. I don't know if I can today. How about Friday? They said, oh, I'm leaving for California after my exam. Is there any chance we could still do today? And I was like, oh, today's really busy. Thursdays are my group runs. We could get started at 6:30. I won't get back till about 8. And then I need like 30-ish minutes to shower, walk the dog, maybe get a little bite to eat. So it's not a lot of time, but if you're okay with that time, because we've both had a long day, then we can do a session. So, long day. But they were super thankful for the session. They said, thank you so much. I feel a lot better. I have less pain. So it all worked out for the day. Now we're rolling on 12:45, 12:46. And I'm ready to turn in and call it a night. Ready for Friday. We've got another Suns game tomorrow with a run. Then we're going to work on finishing the project. And then we're just going through more clothes, which trying to donate some to Goodwill or just get rid of them, depending on how they are. Are you okay? Okay, we're almost done. And just try to take less stuff with me when I move, right? Because obviously there's stuff here which I have probably not looked at in at least a year. So I probably don't need it. I mean, there's some documents I have. And I'll keep those for tax purposes, and some stuff for my injury that I keep in there. But that's the kind of thing that's in the box. So I need some of it. Some other stuff, I'm sure it's just junk, and I put it to the side so long I forgot about it. So I'm trying to go through that slowly, about 10 or 15 minutes a day until I move, and just slowly get rid of stuff, and hopefully take over a smaller amount than what I came here with. Because I've definitely added on since I've been here. And I don't want to take over a ton of stuff. I'll have more room, which is great, but I still don't want to feel be or feel cluttered. So that's the goal. That's the goal, and that's the night. So run your life with health and happiness. Have a good night. Good night, Momo.